Hello, my lovely people. How are you doing for the week of the 15th to the 21st of April? So what's happening this week? So Mercury is finally out of its shadow retrograde on the 17th. There's a beautiful full moon on the 19th, and things are really shifting forward this week into a much brighter and better space. However, I don't know about you guys, but the last couple of weeks for me has been really heavy. All sorts of stuff coming up. You may find that it's been hitting you in the solar plexus, in the gut, as if you've been punched in the gut. Now, if this has happened, like it has for me, for some of you, you might be really looking forward to coming out of that. I know I am. But these things have happened for a reason. So let's just sit with that for a moment. If you've been experiencing turbulence, miscommunication, stuff coming up to the surface, all sorts of resentments that have been bubbling underneath coming up, then you do, it's using the strength, sorry, my angel's chatting in my ear. It's using the strength that you have to tap into why. All right, now it's very easy for us all to go into victim mode. It's not fair, why me, blah, blah, blah. Absolutely. But what we want to do is try and lift out of that and say, what's the lesson in here for me? What was this about? And surely it's better for these resentments that were bubbling under the surface to come up to be cleared. So if you've been experiencing that in your relationships, and I do, excuse me, I do feel that it is about relationships, because I was just going to say there, if you've had this sort of thing at work, but again, it's not about the actual work, the tasks, it's about the relationships with people you work with down and up, people below you and above you, people in the family, people all around you. And what it's doing is it's enabling us to come more and more into truth. That's what I've been finding. That's what my angel says it's about. It's about truth and awareness and clarification. And look what's at the bottom of the deck as I'm talking about that. The Ace of Swords is a card about truth. Using that sword to cut through illusion, to get some clarity, to be able to really think, okay, what the hell was going on here and what was this all about? So what we're finding as we're moving through this week is that by the end of the week, as we're coming out of the shadow period, as we get past that beautiful full moon, it's as if like ding moment, all the awareness is kicking in and you think, okay, that makes sense now. It was a tough few weeks of argy-bargy and arguments and challenges and difficulties, some of them within you, some of them around you. And this isn't going to apply to everybody, thank goodness, but those of you that this has applied to, I just wanted to help you understand what it was all about. But if we look at these cards here, there'll be more coming in a minute, bear with me. Some of us may have started this week feeling very low. Five of Cups is disappointed, disillusioned. I thought that person liked me and they've just given me a whole load of crap. What was that about? And it was to clear the air. Clear the air. None of us like arguments. We don't like confrontation. We all prefer to be in a state of harmony and balance. Of course we do. But at the same time, we're human and there are things bubbling under the surface. So it's created some sadness to some of you, and as I said, some of you may feel you've been punched in the gut. That's your solar plexus telling you, I've lost my center of confidence, I've lost my center of well-being and balance because of this difficulty, but I'm getting it back. And how am I getting it back? The Knight of Cups is coming in, taking action to bring you back to your happiness. Now, you're going to have to dig into your strengths and your inner resources. You may need to sit down and have conversations that are uncomfortable in order to clear the air and bring that clarity that the Ace of Swords wants to bring in. Let's just talk about that card for a moment. What's the card before the Ace of Swords? It's the 10. The 10 of Swords, you know that card with them being stabbed in the back and it's anguish and upset and hurt. But once we get past the 10, which is completions and endings and bringing all of that to a close, then we have the Ace, which is a brand new beginning. We can now move forward with much more clarity, much more understanding, much more truth and openness and honesty. And that is what we are wanting. So what else is going on, please? Can I clarify the Five of Cups? Can I have more information about the Five of Cups, please? Okay, good. All right, there comes the Knight. This is what I'm talking about. Knight of Swords. Swords, truth. The Knight coming in to help you cut through that disappointment and disillusion and upset, to have a good old chat, a good talk, okay? All the swords are about mental clarity, thoughts, attitudes, behaviours, sorting them out, getting some focus. So you're getting some help this week to clear the air so that you can move on into a better place, into a happier place. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups, please. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups. Another Knight, my God. Look at this help we're getting from the universe. 3 knights there, all close to each other. So the Knight of Pentacles, he's all about giving us help to move into a more grounded, stable, secure place. And that's what we want. We want to feel anchored. We want to feel solid. We want to be back in our equilibrium and balance. And so the knights are all coming in to help us move through and out the other side of that hurt and upset. So the universe is watching, it's got our back. So when we're in that woe is me space, pity party space, I've been there, cried my eyes out the other day. That's okay. It's feeling that hurt and releasing it, letting up, let it out, and then, right, what do I need to do about this? How can I fix this? Let's get some help from the universe, and here are the knights to be able to help us. So what else have we got here? Okay, the Strengths card is helping us to overcome that upset. This is anxiety, sleepless nights, worry, you know, as I said, punch in the gut. Ow, it hurts. Of course it hurts, but we have this strength and we need to dig into it. So this week is all about clearing to get to this space. So tell me more about the Ace of Swords, please. And we've got the Seven of Swords. So good. By the end of the week, we are moving away from all of that yuck, okay? But the yuck has a purpose. It has a reason, you know? Think about it logically, even though it's painful. Wouldn't you rather everything be up to the surface than to have all these resentments bubbling underneath? Much clearer. We know where we are. And what happens is we then are coming back into our power, back into a sense of, okay, that was hard, but I'm now moving things forward in a much better way. Because the Seven of Swords is about taking what you need, leave the rest. You know, we have those arguments. Some of it has to be water under the bridge. We can't fix everything, but we're going to take what we can fix. We're going to move it forward into a new beginning, much clearer. And I said to you for the April reads, as we get towards the end of the month, things are getting easier, more clear, more focused. And this is what the cards are showing us. So let's get some more information from the Lenormand deck, please. What else can I tell my beautiful watchers, my lovely subscribers? And thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all of your support. There's some recycling going on there. Good, good. Okay, so we are, the Lenormand deck are giving us the 22, a master number, and it's very similar to the Two of Wands. It's about going in a different direction. So as we come out of this space, and this is more towards the end of the week, Friday and the weekend, this is really being able to see now that we can go in a different direction. We can go a different way. If we keep doing what we've always done, we're going to get what we've always got. So we want to go in a different way, start doing things differently. Start being able to move forward in a much clearer way. I want one more from here and then we'll see what the energy cards and the angel cards want to tell us. Good stuff. All right. That, my lovelies, is the Ship. And the Ship is a card of travel and trips, but it's also about rising above the mountains. Mountain symbolizes our challenges, our difficulties, our blocks. So by the end of the week, we're rising above it all. And I want to say, I'm lifting this ship that's with its sails that flies, is flying above all of those challenges now to enable us to move past the challenges. Rising up into a higher vibration, rising up from sadness and hate and anger and all those negative emotions that are very heavy and very low. I'd be a submarine in those, okay? And instead now I'm flying above all of that in an energy of love and understanding and support and truth and openness and transparency and clarity. That is leading me into a brand new space for the last week of April then. So this last but 1 week, what do the energy cards want to add, please? Any more clarification from the energy cards? We're moving away from that deceit. Okay, now I've put it here with the 9 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. We very often, and I know it's hard, we deceive ourselves that, oh, it's all right, really. It's all right, really. And this is saying, no, it's not. It's not all right, really. Stop deceiving yourself. Allow yourself to rise into a higher vibration where you can see the truth of the situation, and where if others are deceiving you, it's because you're deceiving yourself. It's always a mirror. I know it's hard and it's painful and you think, no, I haven't done anything here, but we have to come out of that energy. But we do need some rest, okay? When we've been punched in the gut, it takes us a little bit of time to get back to our sense of self-empowerment, our own sense of truth. You know, we can hear some harsh truths, and I think for some of us, we have been hearing them through the middle part of April, because this is the second but last week, but we're coming out of it by the end of the week. We're coming out of it, and we're able to see things in a much clearer way, but we do need to be aware that it's taken its toll. But we have the strengths. But make sure you rest up and you kind of go, right, I'm going to take some time for me. I'm going to be gentle with me, and I'm going to get my equilibrium back. Is that making sense, my darlings? I hope it is. If it doesn't resonate for you, then that message isn't for you. If it does resonate, lovely. Okay, let's see what the angels want to add before we close. What else do you want to say, please? What do the angels want to add? I'm going to just cut the deck this time. Okay. The angels are asking you, I want that one as well, to step into your creative power. I am creator. I am creating my reality. I am creating my balance, my peace, my equilibrium. I am creating truthful, open, honest relationships around me. And I'm taking very good care of my health. As I said right at the beginning here, some of you may feel that you've been punched in the gut in terms of upset. Now, we have to focus on getting that equilibrium back, because it does affect the health, particularly around the stomach, the digestive system, the energy levels. So this is really confirming that rest and rejuvenation in order to restore health. But you step into your I am creator energy. This is the magician energy, source energy, the source energy within you to say, I am creator, and I can move through this back into balance and into stronger, more truthful, more open relationships than I've had before. And it is liberating, albeit hard work. But you're going to get there, guys. You're going to get there. But make sure you're looking after you. Okay, my darlings? I hope that helps, and I will see you next week for the last week of April. And there'll be an announcement about some more discounts I'm going to put on my website for readings, because you do clearly need, many of you need these readings privately and can only afford them when I put them on discount. So I am looking at that at the moment for the end of April, beginning of May, of putting my video readings back on discount, although it won't be 50%, more likely 30%. All right, my sweets, I hope that helps. Sending you all my love as always. Thank you so much for watching, sharing, subscribing and commenting. I read all of your comments, and I'm sending you all my love. Take care. Bye-bye.